Burst for Eternal Fire. Let's see how they defend here on the CT side. You can see already applying the pressure towards jungle. The smoke is pretty good. Stiko, Nork, all across with Jacob. And the bomb plant will happen here. CT defense. Calyx, quite his head taken off his shoulders, but a lot of damage done. And X-Flower following suit as well. Bear in mind, he's the man with no Kevlar. Need to try and stay alive, but obviously
it's what you expect. However, you don't expect the sheer volume of Apeks players. Everyone's falling on this Eternal Fire side.
Ultimately, this is going to be a very, very calculated round here. As Kixan moves through connector, caught off. Xantares and Major doing good damage. Down MP9, doing wonders. Switches out to the Galil. Nork takes, and he will indeed do so, but it's a 4 versus 3.
There's a lot of damage that's been done. Nork's really limping into this one. Stiko's been spotted and dispatched.
Like they've got to have their cautions about them. You know, they've got to be careful. Breakfast is served. Good sir. As round 5 starts with a bang for JL. Certainly could get him an interest at the back of the site. X-Flower will find the first. Good flashbang from Immel. And he's going to lob another one over the top. I think it was just pop. JL will find another. But X-Flower on the back of the site. He's still kicking. And there is some resistance. The bomb is dropped just outside the lip of the window.
And Xantares just stand on it. Try and take fight and space. Great nade. Does the damage on try and reset towards A. And Calyx has been here the entire time.
Apeks to make things work.
Freak.
Check out our partner over at 1xBet. Great shot from Stiko to open things up.
That's rough. And now Calyx is going to step in as well to take the space back. JL's gone.
Okay, numbers level. At this point in time, it's very critical, very important.
Flashed. Oh, look at ramp. Oh.
Indeed. Nork making its way out. Kixan goes to pick it up. Stiko's going to hear the rotate, but it's actually Xantares that finds the first
Needs
frag.
to deal with the player in towards jungle. X-Cloud's still creeping. Stiko holding, but Xantares wins out the fight. 3 versus 2. Apeks is subjected to ramp, but the bomb plant's open, but a missed shot provides opportunity. Can now hold the kill. Locks it in. X-Cloud on the defuser's got the covering fire. Eternal. A few more seconds on this connector peak.
Major and Emor.
Perfect.
Both with frags. This is against the Nork, JL. What have they got to do between them? Well, kill all 5. Now Jacob's out of the round. It's just throw. X-Flower would have spotted the barrel of JL. Swings out. Knows what he's doing. 1v5.
Support. 15 seconds. Even a flash. Doesn't even need to peek.
Nork will find one. Surely they did. They will hunt after time. They will make sure that Nork does not get away with this gun. Unfortunately, he doesn't do much. It's a half buy here for the T side. We've got to see him take this round, or at least
be it now. Straight in towards windows. Xantares has got to consider this possibility, but he's got no idea.
Need to try and displace Stiko even further, and it has worked brilliantly, but doesn't fire a single bullet. Stiko.
And that's exactly the answer.
Immor, I mean, even when the round you don't need to make, if you just hold on to yours, save out on nearly $6,000 in terms of.
As we do have the commotion over towards the middle of the map, but trade space is just not enough. He has to retreat back in. So all eyes are on him, and he just jump spots. Gets the information there's a player up short, allows Major to swing in, completely undetected. Stickers are hanging.
You see obviously the crosshair with the AWP anyway, but you know what I mean? Like the gun wouldn't show the crosshair.
Stiko definitely spotted him out. So X-Cloud's now on the retreat. Bit of a dangerous game to hang around, and
while Major has earned their way back into this round, has earned their place, Xantares is on a flank, brilliantly taken care of. 3 versus 3.
Is Kixan going to be flashed through, or is he just going to hold the line? No, it's the other way around, but he does win the fight. Important. Definitely not.
Nicely done. Kixan emerges through the smoke and continue to tick away, and we'll conclude with a kick. Bam, good for Xantares. Opening frag is his. Oh, Kixan close to a trade for JL. That'll gotta make it work on his own. Stiko dropped down. He's waiting for Xantares to take the peak. JL's caught Calyx off in the meantime. Stiko gonna find it. Easy shot for X-Flower. Now, of course, the bomb.
But that could have been.
With 30 seconds left, they've got to think about the end of this round. Where are they heading? What are they doing? A play towards A feels a bit necessary now that Of course, time doesn't really give you the option to rotate. The bomb is stuck in Palace, and Xantares needs to find the opening frag, but he delivers on both occasions, trying to make it free Xantares, and of course he does. The big man steps up massively for Eternal Fire. P250 will jump and jump down.
Major and Xantares still trying to deal with the players in towards mid.
Nice for him, Emor. That's 5 versus 3. It doesn't matter if Calix's gun barrel's sticking out on the edge. I was going to say he's unkillable from that position, but Nork somehow bending a bullet round towards Sandwich, as Jacob finding a double kill. Now down to 2. How has this round escaped Eternal Fire so quickly? Bomb going to get lobbed out. Timor, that is a must-hit shot, but you are right. There's a flank. There's no worry. Bomb just going to wait until it needs to be set down. He'll deny it. Molly on top. There's no smoke to put it out. And jumping into the jaws of the CT side, Eternal Fire do well to gather a 10th. Sick composure from behind. xFloud single-handedly wins them around. It's 10. The question is, will they be able to live up to set expectations? It's a fast play towards B to kick things off. Smoke towards short. One towards market. Kicksan's got the opening frag. Kicksan's a second. Won't quite make it a third, as xFloud will have it executed. Nork and Jacob on the back of the site finding 6. Cool. I think it was Magix that did that first, right? Like, he was the one that kind of like pioneered that silent drop. Okay. Oh, okay. Gonna say Nork, a very prime opportunity there to try and switch out the guns. Calix gonna pick up the M4. JL's got a double. This round should be put to rest very quickly. Good damage done. Oh, great damage from Calix. I don't know what to tell you. Should be a play that's easily yet though, but no time on the clock. Means save what we've seen previously. Don't know what a terrible time. Flash is going to be heard. Calix making the approach. Steeko doesn't get Wally. That one goes towards CT. So is anyone a check? No one's check. Calix does afford to do so, but xFloud doesn't. And now it's Calix against 4, already finding 2. Got 2 more to go and 17 seconds left. Bomb is tapped.
Lose is too detrimental, so you might as well roll the dice, try and get it done, but that's a great flash. Nork only goes 1 for 1 on the AWP, kicks and tucked in towards the back of the bomb site. It's actually level weaponry, but that's until JL steps in towards short, finds 2. That's perfect. There's kicks and activation. xFloud left all alone.
Nice shot, at least, from xFloud. Whoa!
And Emor is holding for a push. This is perfect. Nork. Oh, not quite a see you later. Steeko now steps in, but Emor does clear that one. Here comes Xantares.
Admittedly, Apeks, I mean, you look to their buy and it's not great. Nork's the only man that can really defend with a rifle. Thought that it was a solo push from Connector. Yeah, it's true. Very, very true. That's a good way to start. It's a great way to start for Apeks. 1 3/4 in the damage department. Kicksan would have spotted xFloud as well. Spams deep, able to switch out AKs, but a great shot from Emor through the smoke, and that's opened up B, but it is at the cost of Major. 2v3, and Nork would have been tagged. A single tick heard, but Emor, both players ahead of him. Do they expect up close? Well, Steeko looks away, and it's a freebie for Emor. Decides to turn his back, and that gives Steeko a perfect chance. What is that shot from Steeko?
Close pursuit.
Great shot from Kicksan. We'll find Xantares down to 3 because Calix removed as well. Emor thought he's got good timing on short. Now to go back and get the bomb, but look who's waiting. It's Steeko. Chucks the smoke. xFloud gone, and Eternal Fire will concede in 11th. There's no question as to how now. You are right. There we go. Spam. Good. JL, you're first. But Xantares will trade 4v4, but Kicksan completely overlooked here. But Xantares has a rough idea on what's going on. Major doesn't pull off the bomb plant. They want this kill, though. That's the next on the list. It'll jump out onto site, and that is massive. Flash. Not great. Nork now trying to isolate the fight. Did spot the arm, and Calix gets tagged up. But Emor lands the shot. There's no way you're telling me that this force buy is going to work, or rather this half buy is going to work. There's seriously no way you're telling me it's stuck. Jacob's gone. This is Eternal Fire's 13.
Unbelievable. Hickson feels like over the lips of the top middle. Yes, he can. Emor's dealt with.
The preferred site for Eternal Fire, not just in this round, but for the half in general. They are enjoying the B site executes. The question is Kicksan going to get overlooked? Do they check for the M4 player of Kicksan? That's an important double, but still ends with only 1 advantage.
Just make sure you plant so the bomb can't be denied by JKem.
Someone's to get on it soon. It is done, and Xantares won't have a chance. Will they expect this kind of play? I mean, you do hear us, right? If you play top stairs, you hear the running coming in from short. Problem is, now that he hears the smoke, they're on it. Smoke, you can see Xantares will find it. Up to Norg, he continues to stick a 5-second hold. Xantares knows the lineup, knows what he's doing, and of course it's Xantares. Jacob hearing noise, Xantares. He spot him out. No, clearly not, because Jacob's got the opening frag. Major trades, Immort a second, Kixan and JL both with frags. Did spot out the IGL, and a well-placed volley. That's going to flush him out, and that's a free kill for the Turks. But it's X-Flav now that has to do a lot of this work solo, because Alex actually got tagged by the scout, taken down. JL continuing to spam, goes for the no-scope, tries it again, but one man from ramp, and that's going to be enough. Nork will take Apeks.
I really like this from Apeks. This push in towards underpass. It's a lot of information. However, this is aggressive from Eternal Fire, and they get the information that JKem's in connector. So much smoke is preventing Apeks from seeing a thing, but it might not matter. Stiko's bullets connect. JL's getting aggressive, and he finds X-Cloud.
Now, every single player stranded. Kixan making some noise towards jungle. He's trying to bait in for his teammate. A Palace, that's where North's going to try and exploit. And he does so as Kixan catches Calyx. It's all on Major. And it's...
Now we've got proactive plays in towards top middle. Great flashbang. JKem actually benefits from Xantares. But with this walk, with Stiko pushing ramp, that's going to give a lot of information over. And Kixan does step out, does deliver. Now he's burning alive, but he still fights. 2 kills, that's more than enough. Xantares versus 3. And JKem's tucked into the back of the bomb site, is low HP. But every second that JKem wastes is another second for a player to rotate in and help him out. Xantares, it's angle manipulation, and it's 15 seconds left.
Bomb plant, now get him taken down, surely. Surely Stiko doesn't let this one wind up. There you go. Jacob's going to try his best to look over the top of it, and Major...
And Xantares immediately occupies the space.
To be honest, 5v3 can't get too over oppressive in these situations. Kixan thinks that the only money he has on him is his life, and that will be removed. Stiko able to find Major in the meantime, but it's in a...
towards top mid, which provides a lot of information. Here comes the commit on towards A. JL has to hold with the AWP, and he does so spectacularly. X-Cloud and Major to fall.
It should be easy now, right? Surely Eternal Fire, don't do something like that, Calyx. Naded down, Norg's gonna find it. JL second. Bomb plant towards default. Norg's looking to deny. Missed second shot. Emor given a chance to try his best, but I don't think it's gonna be enough as Kixan will spam. Nicely done, Xantares gonna find Jacob. And blind, that is very fortunate to be Major and very unfortunate to be Kixan. Nice shot from Stiko out towards B. A couple of these players look. But JL is solo towards short right now with a bomb. But actually
is put on his position, but he's relocated, and no one knows until Stiko jumps up from the van. Now there's advanced positioning, but 15 seconds left. That's the bomb dropped. Emor Calyx.
No. Why would he face? But Stiko, has he got enough time to go and get the bomb? I don't think so. Calyx is...
And look at the amount of players of Eternal Fire here on the bomb site. But Stiko and JL just don't care. 4 versus 2, but X-Cloud's the unknown entity. He's crept in the back lines. He can still deny this, but not with the flick. And Major fall.
With the introduction of this map. Apeks have played this 3 times. They've won it twice. The most recent against Alternate Attacks, a team that has proven to be quite resilient. Let's see what JL's got in store for us. He won't have anything, but it's Stiko to find the opening frag. Emor and Calyx will both grade out. And the answer really for Eternal Fire is a brute force.
And the CT's over towards A. That's why they had to jump. And they just completely overwhelmed with the momentum.
These Fire obviously taken towards mid a lot early on. And something else to know, maybe that was a missed smoke. But either way, this smoke here, Molly goes in. As he said, they're going to try to do not quick switch your M4, Jacob. That is a mistake. I didn't expect to see him nearly fall too. It's a nice little bit of damage trickling into the site. Jacob's still alive. Calyx trying to hold things down. Great from Jacob, in fact, to find it. It's just Immor, 1v3, and Stiko knows where he is. Did he even throw one, Jacob? Or did he just like towards B? They know exactly where Eternal Fire are heading. It's straight into the jaws of Main, and Stiko will find nothing. Very important though, because the bait for JL, he's able to find a double, escape with his life as well. It's so integral that he did that. Major's gonna go hunting, but he's tagged up as well. Now they know exactly where Major's at, and they know that he's low.
And he's gonna creep through, and he's even holding for Nork's rotate. And it looks like Major's got a very good read of the situation. Even going to be proactive, but JL hits the headshot.
JL. Okay, I like this. Stiko throws the one-way, able to see over the top. Calix doesn't know that he's still lingering, but look at this. JL, he's still right behind. Do they expect a second man? Of course they go JL. It's brilliant from JL. Switching out to the sidearm. Kicksan might go hunting here with the SMG. He's going to have to find a different weapon or get the reload in. He's just going to run it in with the USP. 1 versus 2 done. Does have the bomb, but does expect Jacob in from behind. But Eagles and half armor. That's like the best possible chance. I don't like the fact that Kicksan's so aggressive. And JL blinds. Great shot from Xantares there from Stiko. And that's going to make them question a lot. Second one, yeah, we'll go in, but the problem is that kind of gives away his position. That kind of ruts him out from this angle. Xantares will be expecting it. Lots of the damage, and the molly lands perfectly. One encounter from Kicksan, and it's a great first shot. Need to see more from him, though, and that's not going to be the case. Nork in the heavens with the AWP. Did spot out one, but doesn't opt to try and take down the plant. Instead, it's tapped a second time, but apparently Xantares does exactly that. But Floud turns back. Perfect time. Does he land the shot? No, JL. Beautiful. One more for the job. Emor, arm spotted. Really nice first set of damage. Now the USP brought out. He'll be calling.
Not sure if his position's going to be known. Major falls, and more importantly,
they played this angle one too many times. Stiko should just get fragged out here. There's no way they allow him in. And yes, Xantares, brilliant flick. And Galax with a second. What a...
JCam surely will be cleared by Xantares, but hasn't really got the HP. Surely you just want to hold on to your M4.
Yeah, but I guess...
No, if I like this is better.
Yes, this is what I knew they were going to set this one up. So Kicksan's going to swing out, and they're going to try and sell this play to Jacob. Problem is, he needs to die before they lob a molly in that direction, or at least the threat of, will they check for a second? Alex is way too smart, but Jacob's dropped the bomb. 25 seconds, but it's valuable time bought in rotation. He has to go back and get it. Stiko's looking for a way back in. Emor lands the shot.
Surely Emor hears that drop. Yeah, you can see he's already trained on the position.
There you go. That's a bow tie placed quite nicely.
It's quick as well. Look at this push coming in from Apeks. Oh, I really like this. Oh, Eternal Fire going to be ready. Well, Calix definitely is. It feels like he is ready for every single timing. But
very focused down the channel, but not focused to what's on his right. The problem is for JL that he's going to have to make some form of noise, and it will be post-kill. Has to jump into the water, JL. How sick is this round? Wants to do it all solo. Finally carved out by xCloud. We'll give this one a go. Kicksan. Ready and waiting. That's a first frag, but Nork lines him up.
Rather than into the shallows. Well-timed smoke, but Eternal Fire, they don't care. They're popping through regardless. Nork has to expend a smoke. Try and help out Stiko, who goes 1 for 1, and JL gets caught out in the back lines.
Molly, gonna be alright. Xantares does actually burn up to half health. Kicksan.
And as a result, Eternal Fire...
It was something. Anyway, I was going to say Kicksan's played this angle one too many times for my liking. He's blinded. He's now obviously on the pillar. The molly lands behind him. He can't back up. And there you go. Well, that was solo towards B. Then surely that should have been Nork's job.
Position here. Stiko's just shoulder picking. Any contact comes in, then allows Nork to find the shot. That's a good opener. And there's plenty of resistance here on A.
Well, and the player behind, Jacob, is able to collect another, and all of a sudden, right, this round looks very, very pear-shaped as Norwegian tries to fight his ground. Xantares will spam through the smoke, and, well, it's good for a bit of tag damage. I think they've got to be careful flank, and already you have the information, right, that they can't immediately be towards B, and you get a lot of knowledge that, there you go, you can be towards A. Flashbang sets up, and that was well played by Apeks. And what was it? It was calculated aggression that gets them here.
Two players are rotating straight in towards Emor. Head-on fight. Trying to flank. I feel like Nork should try and take the first contact here. Both of these players are low. Yeah, Calix has got no idea. And neither does Emor, who's now on a swivel, trying to connect the window smoke. Here comes the molly as well. Xantares knows what's up. Here comes the commit.
Oh, there you go. Emor first frag. Nice from Xantares. And shape already. 3 versus 5. Nice from Jacob to get a flank out towards middle. 2 players to defend this B site. Jacob's coming from CT. He knows that Calix is playing towards Glyph, and he will remove him. The question is, can he go for any more? Well, he can. Of course Jacob can, as Emor will finally put him to rest. But Major's denied the bomb carrier. Didn't think about the B main push at all. And it's Kixan against 2. Trying to fight his ground. Trying to take the one.
Oh, great entry from Jacob. Major next to full. Was immediate.
Big round ahead of them. Major, now's the first shot. Able to get out as well. Oh, good ding, but xFloud actually 25 seconds left. They've got no other choice. They have to send it in. This smoke, I mean, it's going to be used as an entry more than anything, but it gives Emor enable isolation. Calix a second.
From Eternal Fire, and it was around that Jacob.
Smoke towards middle. Xantares is forced further forward, and I like this initiative from Xantares.
Second AWP does miss the first shot, but that's the information given over at the very least.
Nice from Major, finding a second, and as you said, he knows all about this play. Nork expecting Xantares to come through that smoke, but they've got to focus on the site. Map 3 looking more likely by the second. JL. Okay, waiting for Stiko to go in. Flashes are pretty good. Has to drop the smoke. Didn't. Who's going to clear him out? That's horrific from Major. He needed to let go of that smoke so much sooner. And now they're going to try and abuse it against them. 3 versus 3. Bomb planter come in. And Jacob's isolated. Flashbang gets him out. And he'll be calling to Kixan to help me towards main. But Kixan not in a position to do so. And now the retake's on.
Oh, Kixan will deliver good towards the back of sight. Calix knows that there's a player locked in here, and Jacob's close, needs to isolate. Look at these nades, look at the overwhelming pressure in towards middle. Xantares.
Waiting, Kixan removed. Bomb now coughed up, Molly goes in, Norg has to take the fight, but he's going to burn to the flames. Stiko 1v4. Bit of an embarrassing round for Apeks. Get well down. It's a bit of a wonky one again because JL's gone for the hero rifle. Jacob, oh, Jacob! It's you just say it through gritted teeth, but it has to be a save call. It's a good flash. JL blind. There needs to be a trade. Xantares, what is that? Norco hit the no scope. There's a second man coming. xFloud's got timing. Another investment this time. Real repercussions for Eternal Fire. xFloud starts things off on the right foot. Careful for another push here. Nork decides to play a little more conservative. As terrific, man. Yet again.
Xantares clears this, right? No! Kixan, that is a big scout.
Now that leaves Calix alone towards E-Box. JL sees the smoke, waits, but lands the headshot. That's going to be the bomb carrier as well. There needed to be the A-main contact before. I'm convinced that that's the case. Molly towards Glyph, not that it matters. Emor's going to be able to cut the main pressure from the site pressure. It's a nice little attempt and should result in Kixan's first. If that's not the case, right? It should be that the E-Box player gets drawn out by the noise and then ultimately attacking the bomb sites. They are not defending them. At one point or another, someone's going to have to sacrifice their life. And this is it here. JL opens frag, but 2 kills in quick succession. Make it 3. CT side looking good. Knowing that Emor's there. Stiko actually baits the shot. Really impressed that he's got discipline, at least good enough to hold that down. Expecting the play, expecting the no-scope. Emor scopes in, and he still finds it even.
Hey, this entire time, xFloud's not going to move off the angle.
Nice from Xantares. Stiko trying to push the A defense further back, but Cloud will welcome that one as it is. But they do manage to make this second map work, and they will have themselves a decider to play. Tried to exercise the idea of a funky way to start this. He does linger around the end of apartments, doesn't drop down. I think he's at the end. And Stiko, well, he's at the end of his life. It's an easy second. Major finding a third. Jacob just counts back with another, but that's never
being dropped in second middle, just not allowing Apeks to have the space they would have wanted. But look at this, they've got past it. Apeks already coming out of apartments. Caxton will catch off one, but xFloud is there to trade. Quick double kill on the
their forces sitting. I would have liked to have seen them push through this smoke personally, and they do indeed opt for it as it starts to fade away. It will be Emor that finds the third though, and already expecting this play. The mini pit position of xFloud finally rotted out, but there's a man on site to deal with. Stiko.
He's taking his time, coming up short now. Does he expect them both to be pit? Picked up a kit there. Nork, a weird one-way with the smoke, and he's going to utilize...
Very quick transition towards A, but really slowed down here, and that's going to be an issue. Jacob clutches things back up, but the rotates have bought valuable time. But but Zico to dismiss a second. Nice shot from xCloud. Somehow gets it while jumping at least the dink. And Calyx on the back of the site, and overlooking factor that Apeks don't consider, but a multi-pronged push.
Very unfortunate, but Apeks will take that with open arms, right? Right now, we're talking about utility damage from Apeks to Eternal Fire. Hold your horses. That was an incredible 3 nades to chip 3 players down and even get a kill on one of them. And on top of that, we've got the XM trying.
Problem is, it's an operation to save the lives of Apeks in this one.
xCloud has made noise there, so definitely a sound cue. Immo's being spotted out, but he's still able to dispatch him from Nork. 1 versus 3, and yeah, xCloud will.
2 players without head armor, so the Mac 10 is very viable. JL over the top of the smoke, opens up the beat.
You can at least send 1 more, right?
And an MP9 amidst the weapons invested.
Ooh, Immo could have been caught off guard there, flashed, and did get peeked, but he had a nade out. In the meantime, the 8 bomb sides had a fantastic hold. Xantaro just gets a player walking through the smoke. Jacob tries to replicate it, but oh, the Turkish rifle.
Nice shot.
A lot of damage.
There you go. First frag is his. Able to Neil serve. Flashes are good, but for Xantaro, he has 1 encounter. It's a great shot from Jacob. Major finding so much damage here. No smoke towards CT. There is no smoke.
Here could really be the difference maker. Immo up close and personal. Full information of where every single player is. But that smoke towards Coffins actually helps him. It makes it so he can only look at 2 angles. Faces the first, xFloud down. Gets tagged through the wall by 2 HP with the orb. Time ticking down. These players need to get a move on. Rifle falls to the no-scope. Calyx now jumping onto him. Time running down. The no-scope misses. Is there enough? I think it might just be enough. No, it doesn't. Nork wins the 1 versus Immo, who has been very strong. And as I'm saying that, he's going to be the first to fall to Jacob. Apeks grouping up will be going towards long, and Calyx is going to be their next victim.
Well, there you go. Calyx will find one more. Opted to slip in towards mini pit, and the last time we saw this, it was Stiko that tried to drop on him.
Yeah. And
a missed opportunity there. Need that engagement to go the other way if they want to be winning this one. 40 seconds left, and they are going to accelerate. They are going to drive the pace towards it, and it's a brilliant
entry right there. You've got the flash. It just forces both those players to just look away. And that's sometimes I think some people think with like a flash doesn't have to completely blind a player. It just has. And I think Apeks is going to comfortably take the 6th round. And well, he doesn't even get a chance. Antares does just peek into him. And that's just a fact. But Eternal Fire, with not much utility, they have got control towards top brackets, and with Immo falling there, they've
again, it's another round that Apeks don't even have to really lift a finger in finding a man advantage right there. Walk in, kicks hand in, go for the pre-fire. Oh,
after going 3-0 in the main Swiss, making a deep run here.
It's a CT-sided game. You should be winning more rounds on your CT side. And a great shot yet again. The rifle removed, and your second, well, it's a great double for
and
Calyx.
Staying on that A bomb site, but the hit is going towards B. Calyx, with only 37 HP, has to at least get 1 more hit to make it a winnable round, and he will do that. But no, they're going to be a little bit too late. The weapons are in front of them. Mystico's not going to let it happen. 1 tap rings out, fully blind. The Deagle won't be able to finish him off, but Major will come around. They are seemingly aware of where he is. 44 HP, tap of the bomb, no kit, and he hasn't been baited out, but Major will given up the whole of B, and they've just dry-picked into Immo, but he's missed. They've been given a chance here. Wonderful nade there in top brackets on so much damage. Yes, Calyx falls, but look at the amount of
Apeks want to be a little more calculative, right? Want to have a little bit more discipline as to where they're going. It's a nice shot from xCloud, and the molly will be instantly put out. That allows Antares to walk on over xCloud. They are living in nothing but anarchy and Eternal Fire.
Round number 13, go against Apeks, and you're tumbling into fake maybe a wrap to B, but they haven't used it. So Eternal Fire, they haven't rotated off yet, and they're just going to go for it. Caught off guard, xCloud caught his pants down. Calyx completely isolated now, has to multi-frag, and he won't, but Xantaro is there to help him. Smoke being dropped, he still is alive. They can't deny it. They don't have a grenade. They're going to have to let him live, and that's exactly what's going to happen. 4 versus 3 retake, make it a 3 versus 3 actually, because Major's been chopped down.
Kickstand gone by Xantares' orb. Head, he's going to be swinging out. Calyx making noise, trying to bait in. Emil coming from short. Right side, Nort's got the first, Nort's got the second. How has he done that? Xantares, 14 points of health. North waiting, spots him out, but ice in his veins as Xantares on fire out of a few pairs of legs. Instead, they are able to hobble towards the A site and get that bomb down. More importantly,
3 players. You've got someone in pit as well. A 5 versus 5 retake. A little bit of utility, and that's a really strong kill from Jacob. He's got the kit in the smoke. Caxton with 2 flashes. He's going to release one of them. He's going to release the second one, but in the meantime, JL is just chopping every...
trying to set up for the idea, Freddie, that maybe they are a little more passive on the approach, and well, there you go.
Consistently, over multiple years, he's been absolutely unreal. And we're talking about unreal. Caxton, the IGL, he has to pop off right now. 6-12, not necessarily the prime scoreline you'd want. SMG in hand, he's going to let the bomb go down. In the meal, he does get 1 kill before traded up, and there is 3 players early towards Apeks. You've got Caxton with 2 flashes and a smoke ready to help his teammates, but it might be a little bit too late because Xantares is just contacting his way in. Jacob is going to lose his head. Oh my god, what a spray transfer. Bye-bye, Seven. Mollied out. Doesn't have that smoke anymore. Fully blind. Will use his flashbang to get out at first, but Xantares will just add another one to his talent. But luckily, Caxton has just come back in time. The North Macedonian IGL will be completely smoking them off and might just halt this full execute. Going through. Oh my god, this is working out perfectly. The SMG does actually only get 1. Will that be an...
Bomb plant happen as well, JL. Oh. The molly on top, but Xantares sees exactly where he lets it go from Xantares.
And you're doing damage, you want to be getting rounds. Apeks have played this type of B take already before, throwing in flashbangs, forcing them down. Caxton this time not throwing the utility, but will be leading the charge with the MP9.
Gonna hurt a lot, and as you can see already, Steeko just making sure.
You were talking about JL. He's been the main factor for Apeks in this whole game, and well, he's not even be needed because not
be punished like this. Eternal Fire. Great nade onto Calyx as well. JL patiently waiting for his chance to strike, and let's Calyx run a little under short, but it's a miss spray. Now he'll adjust and eventually find it. Steeko's there for help. JL just overcooking a bit. Is coming from Arch. Just wait. 40 seconds. I've killed the first. Go to the site.
And they can't extinguish that. So yeah, he's going to flush out Immor. So Immor's now in the open. The flash doesn't affect them, and Immor connects the shot. Now just Caxton, the IGL, called upon. 1 versus 2. Isn't even aware of the second is, but he won't even...
Pretty good, though. Smoke going to have to be expended to get rid of the molly. Nade to try and do their best on. And then on the peak, half wall. The crack and they push even further. Flash to go in towards short. JO is convinced now. He did spot the player towards the boiler room, and he finds the AWPer in middle.
Yes, they let players save, but I think in the grand scheme from the magical number 16, 3 rounds
HP, you'd survive. 1 in backside, saved your pit. You'd only take like 40 HP. You'd survive. And so yeah, it's already the big changes that are making the big difference. In a 5 versus 3, nice shot from JL. Response, of course, from Xantares, who finds 2. I mean, this is an expensive can't afford to lose. Calyx.
No.
It's an easy scenario to get into, but it's a great option from JL. But look at this from Xantares. Look at him go. So much damage done to the pit player as well. Steeko, 26 points of health. Calyx will remove him. 2 versus 4. Make it 1 to stay in the tournament. Kicksan's got to do it all solo, and it's not looking too likely.